Hello boaters. It was a good job I loosened my mooring ropes the other night because of the heavy rain, because I woke up this morning and my boat was completely surrounded by water. I normally wake up, this is February now, so I normally wake up round about 6 o'clock. It was still dark and I could hear the cats in the boat. They were active, they're normally active at that time of day. But then I heard one of them scrabbling around in the cat litter tray. They're very good for that. They've been perfectly house trained right from day one. Never a single accident. They do throw up occasionally, but never peeing or pooing anywhere in the boat. They're very good. But normally they don't use the litter tray at all. They prefer to go outside. So I thought it was very unusual to hear one scrabbling away in the tray. That was the first clue that something wasn't quite right. I got up, looked out the back door, and saw that the water was flooded quite badly and it was covering the towpath completely all around the boat. I was in no danger because I had loosened my ropes previously. The boat had come up a bit more and they were actually still quite tight again, but nothing to worry about. So yeah, this is what I saw first thing. When I first saw it, it was too dark to take photographs, so I took these photographs about half an hour or so later. And then mid-morning I went out for a walk to explore. I thought that the water had receded by mid-morning, just dropped down a couple of inches, but it was still pretty bad. So I decided to go for a walk to see what I could see. Hello boaters. Well, first thing this morning I woke up and found my boat surrounded by floodwater. Now it's mid-morning now and the water has gone down a few inches, but I'm still surrounded, and I'm thinking I'm just going to drag the boat backwards a bit to where it's a bit drier, so then at least the cats can get off the boat. And you'll see what I mean in just a moment. All the water has come down quite a bit since this morning. This morning the water was literally at the top of the piling, so it's come down about 3 inches or so, and the towpath around my boat is pretty wet. So I'm going to drag the boat back there a little bit, not too far, and I think then we can well, it'll be a bit drier for the cats. I try not to fall over. Fun and games on the canal. I've moored here many times. I've never seen it like this before. The danger is encountering a hole in the towpath. You can't see them. I think we're okay. Bushka, come on. Look. Dry land. The cats were not happy. That's better. Yeah, he's happy. Ooh. Is that better? Come on, Midge. Yeah, look. And there's the River Cherwell, flooded out across the fields. It's quite a bit lower than the canal. Well, here's the towpath flooded again. Now you've got to be careful, because although it's not very much and it's not very deep, I know from experience that there's a few holes in this section and I can't see them. Ooh, yep, there's one. It's one thing walking around the water, but the bank is so slippery anyway, it's easy to fall over. And that's a particularly deep one. Look at the skid marks beside it. Someone slipped in there. Just have a look up here to see what I can see. Yes. Public footpath goes across that field. Not today. So I thought I'd have a walk down to the nearest lock to see how that's looking. And the paddles have been raised up. So maybe the CRT have been here. They've only raised the top paddles. As you can see, it's overflowing quite a bit. There's the overflow. Not too dramatic. And let's have a look below the lock. Of course, we've descended a few feet now, so it's likely that the flood water will be deeper on this section, but I'm not going to walk any farther down there. And there's the overflow channel. You can see it's a powerful current coming out. That'll push your boat right into the side of the bank here. I don't think this can cope with any more water. obviously it's taking in from the field on the other side. Not a good place to moor, but doesn't look too dangerous. Just annoying if you're living in there. Right. Up here we've got the village shop. And down here the road is flooded, so let's go and have a look at that. A wise woman. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Right, this bridge here goes over the River Cherwell, and then after that the River Cherwell goes over the road. Woohoo! Are they going to attempt it? It might well be deeper than it looks. Oh, that's quite deep. I wonder if the cricket pavilion there is actually flooded, or whether they raised it up on stilts. I don't know. Well, and look, someone's lost a number plate. Whoa, it's a very angry looking river. On the field on the other side is where the Battle of Cropredy Bridge was fought back in June 1644. Interesting.